Hey Lisi, it's Sophia taking a look at your ATS Friday challenge video for Choo-Choo Arc Arm. So a couple things with your Choo-Choo and your arc arm. So first, you want the angle to be really sharp here, a really sharp profile. It's different from a hip bump angle, which is a little more open, and this is kind of an in between a hip bump and a choo-choo angle. So think about really turning your body to the left wall. You're not going to be completely flat, but definitely think about sort of the hip being more forward to the audience and feeling really perpendicular. That will make it really clear that you're doing a choo-choo forward rather than maybe pivoting with the hip bump. And then you want to avoid bringing the arm down to cue the arc arm as you're moving forward. So you can see here the arm starts to come down as you're choo-chooing forward. So you want to keep the choo-choo and the cue for the arc arm really separate. So you would choo-choo forward, holding your arms in place, and then stop before bringing the left arm down to cue arc arm. So just be aware of that. And then your arms are coming down pretty low here. Just remember that the cue is a nice gentle lift in the wrist. So there doesn't need to be a huge amount of movement. It's just this gentle lift, wrist lift. And then the follow through, it looks like the left arm is doing this nice sweep to the back to come up to vertical. And then the left arm, or the right arm, what I'm seeing is it's kind of sweeping across the torso. So what you want to do is you're drawing a big circle with both of your arms. So in the follow through, again with the angle here, you should be returning to a nice sharp profile. And then both of the arms should sweep back to the back wall and overhead, and then the right arm drops into this horizontal position. So just remember to have this nice sweep to the back with both of your arms rather than cutting across the torso here. Egyptian step looks good. So here on your double bump, could probably bring the hand down a little bit more to horizontal so that you're not blocking your face. So bring it down a little bit, remember to keep the elbow lifted so that you have this nice frame for your face on your double bump. So again, the angle here, just a sharper profile to distinguish from your hip bump. Bringing the arm down once you're in place rather than bringing it down as you're choo-chooing forward. And again, that follow through with both arms sweeping to create this big circle. Carolina does a really good visual of what the arms look like in the arc arm without the turn, so that you can see the big circle that your arms should be drawing. You can see it in the Pow How video for the arc arms, which I believe is week 8. So Arabic hip twist, again, just remember to keep those arms really still. The dance angle could be a little bit, you could have more dance angles. So the hips are really good here. They're angled to the front right corner, but you could bring the torso a little flatter to the audience so that you have that nice dance angle to give this movement depth, and then the hands will be positioned in the correct place. Just remember to keep these hands really quiet as you're doing your Arabic hip twist. The footwork on the half turn looks good. And the timing of your floreo is really nice on this, so it's nice and even over the 4 counts. I mentioned some different, well, there have been a couple different drills that people have mentioned about to help with keeping the arms in the right position. I think I mentioned some in my comment to Aline's video, so you could take a look at that. So same deal, don't forget to sweep that right arm back and up and drop that arm back down into a horizontal position. So same thing here, just keeping the arms quieter, the hands quieter on your Arabic hip twist so you can really see the isolation. But yeah, just remember to hold that frame. So sharper angle here for your choo-choo. Remember to bring the arm down once you're in place, so after you've choo-chooed, and then returning to a sharp angle once you complete the turn in your arc arm, and the big sweep to the back, over and around to drop the hand into the right hand into a horizontal position. Other than that, looks good. And I just want to say how I really admire how dedicated you are to doing these videos every week. I see you post week after week, and I really admire that you are so dedicated to working on your technique and practicing. So good work, keep it up, and I look forward to your videos.